Hello, I'm Virginia Harper. The purpose of this video is to help you as a boating business person better understand the marine surveying business. Also to demystify some misconceptions about the business and prepare you for the very important job of surveying and inspecting a vessel. While we cannot possibly tell you how to survey every vessel that's afloat on America's waterways, we can point you in the correct professional business direction. Boaters and business people have many reasons for wanting to become a marine surveyor. It is at present a vastly unregulated profession, and surveying remains a business open to almost anyone with the right professional background, boating inspection skills, and proper business motivation. It has become, with the increased number of boaters on America's waterways, one of the most valued services and respected professions in the boating business. If inspections are performed correctly, and let me repeat that, surveyors have a great professional responsibility, and surveys must be performed correctly, and they must be presented correctly. Committed professionals and those motivated by education and a willingness to understand the U.S. Coast Guard's role in marine inspection will ultimately succeed. Before we get into the major aspects of the survey business, let's review the purposes or reasons why a marine survey is needed in the first place. Surveys are generally performed for condition and valuation, commonly called C&V. Damage and repair surveys are also needed. Salvage estimates could include loss and total loss values as a result of an act of God or weather or hurricane. And finally, there are appraisals for purchase and sale. Another type of survey is cargo surveying. We will not discuss cargo surveying. For further information, we refer you in the course to the National Cargo Bureau. We do, however, present valuable source information and inspection guidelines for U.S. Coast Guard pre-inspection surveys. This type of survey is becoming more and more needed as many boat owners are going into the boating business and/or the chartering business. Condition and valuation surveys are most often requested by insurance companies, as are salvage, repair, and total loss or loss. Purchase or sale surveys and appraisals are usually needed by banks for loan valuation or by brokers, owners, or possible purchasers to estimate fair market values of vessels. With this background in mind, let me proceed to the most important aspects of marine surveyor training. These can be divided into three major categories: professionalism, survey performance, or the actual inspection of the vessel, and survey acceptance, in other words, the end result, who receives the survey. One other important aspect for a surveyor is his or her role as an expert witness in court or perhaps during an attorney's deposition on condition, valuation, seaworthiness, damage, repair, or salvage of a particular vessel. First and foremost are the mechanics of professionalism. Professionalism includes proper business licensing, continuing education, and association participation. While the federal government does not, nor does the United States Coast Guard, license or certify surveyors, surveyors are expected to obtain and comply with all local municipality business licensing. For business reasons, surveyors might also wish to investigate bonding or insuring their business licenses with a local insurance company. At present, this insurance is very difficult to find. However, professional surveyors should exhaust all local underwriters and insuring agents in case bonding or liability of their business can be obtained. In certain states, surveyors can be viewed as contractors and should conduct themselves as business people accordingly. What we are saying here is that you must investigate all local, state, municipality business licensing governing your business. This will only pay off in the long run. The most important part of a surveyor's professionalism, however, is continuing education. Since surveying is an unregulated profession by the various local, state, or federal government bureaucracies, it is up to working surveyors to prove themselves in the business. Working surveyors most often take advantage of seminars, meetings, college classes, night courses, lectures pertaining to all aspects of boating. These courses could include naval architecture, safe boating, captain's license courses, and the like. We highly recommend courses in vessel safety examination offered by your local U.S. Coast Guard auxiliary. If you can participate, even if you are already a sophisticated boater. While our surveyor's course is thorough and complete, it is really only a great beginning. You must never stop educating yourself. Things can change in the boating business as they do. The Coast Guard is constantly issuing NAVICs, Navigation and Vessel Inspection Circulars. Our course is based on United States Coast Guard NAVICs. These vessel inspection circulars are issued for almost all aspects of vessel inspection. In the course, you will find the complete NAVICs for wood, steel, fiberglass, and safety equipment pertaining to both recreational and inspected or commercial vessels. We suggest that you get a hold of more NAVICs that are included in our course. NAVICs are a great way of obtaining professional continuing education. Once you have completed our course, you should keep the volume as a ready reference on your desk for particular or unique problems. The U.S. Coast Guard Vessel Inspection Circulars or NAVICs should be retained, and they should be consulted regularly, even throughout normal recreational vessel inspections. They are a valuable and constant source of information. Another valuable tool would be to network, perhaps professional trade newsletters, to see what's on the market. It is very simple to get on manufacturers, house newsletters, boat dealers' updates, trade publications, and boat builders' reports. These are also valuable sources of what's new in the boating business, especially in boat building, new vessels on the market, and valuation of older vessels. The Coast Guard publishes boating safety circulars and recall lists. They also publish valuable consumer reports. You can simply subscribe to these by calling headquarters in Washington, D.C. We highly recommend that you subscribe to boating recall lists, consumer reports, and especially boating safety circulars. Get those and keep them current.